The old Blackwood Manor has stood on the hill overlooking the town for over a century. Its windows like vacant eyes, its history steeped in secrets. For decades, locals have whispered tales of strange noises, flickering lights, and the ghost of the original owner, Elias Blackwood, who vanished without a trace in 1928. Most dismissed these as spooky stories, campfire tales to scare children. But everything changed last night. The silence of Blackwood Manor was shattered by a scream, followed by the blare of police sirens. This morning, the news broke. A body has been found. Not a ghost, but a very real, very dead man. The victim is identified as Arthur Vance, a wealthy historian and collector of rare artifacts, known for his obsession with the Blackwood family legacy. He had gained exclusive access to the manor just last week, claiming he was on the verge of solving the mystery of Elias Blackwood's disappearance. Now, Vance's own story has ended in the very place he sought to understand. The police have declared the manor a crime scene, but the details are scarce, shrouded in as much mystery as the house itself. They found no signs of forced entry, no murder weapon, and no obvious motive. It's as if the house itself swallowed him whole. The official report is thin. Vance was found in the Grand Library, slumped over a large mahogany desk. The cause of death is still pending, but there are no visible wounds. On the desk, an ancient leather-bound journal lay open. It was Elias Blackwood's personal diary. The last entry Vance read is dated October 31st, 1928, the very night Elias vanished. The page is filled with frantic, almost illegible scribbles about a hidden chamber, a family curse, and a treasure beyond imagination. Did Vance find this chamber? And if so, what did he find inside it? Let's look at the suspects, because in a place like this, everyone has a secret. First, there's the manor's caretaker, a reclusive old man named Silas Croft. His family has served the Blackwoods for generations. Silas was fiercely protective of the manor, and openly disapproved of Vance's investigation, calling it a desecration. He was the one who found the body, but his story seems a little too practiced, a little too calm for someone who just stumbled upon a fresh corpse. He claims he was in his cottage on the edge of the property all night and heard nothing. But a neighbor reported seeing a lantern moving through the manor's grounds late last night, long after Vance was supposed to have left. Then we have Evelyn Reed, a rival historian and Vance's academic nemesis. For years, they competed for grants, artifacts, and prestige. Evelyn publicly ridiculed Vance's obsession with the Blackwood myth, calling it unscientific. Yet, phone records show she called Vance multiple times the day he died. When questioned, she claimed she was trying to warn him that she had uncovered information suggesting the Blackwood family was involved in dangerous secret societies. Was she trying to warn him, or was she trying to get a piece of the discovery for herself? Her alibi is that she was at home, working on a new book, but she has no one to confirm her story. The professional jealousy between them was legendary. Could it have turned deadly? And we can't ignore the possibility of a family connection. A surprise player has entered the scene. A woman named Isabella Blackwood, claiming to be the last living descendant of Elias's estranged brother. She arrived in town just 2 days ago, a lawyer in tow, with a claim to the manor and its entire estate. Her timing is, to say the least, incredibly suspicious. She says she only learned of her heritage recently and came to claim what was rightfully hers. She insists she never met Vance. But what if she knew he was close to finding something, a treasure or a will, that could jeopardize her claim? An inheritance worth millions is a powerful motive for murder. The police are focusing on the physical evidence, or the lack thereof. The library was dusted for fingerprints, revealing only Vance's and a few smudged, unidentifiable prints on the old journal. Forensics found a strange, earthy residue on the carpet near the desk, a type of soil not native to the area. It's being analyzed now. They also found that the library's large, ornate fireplace had been used recently, an odd choice for a mild autumn night. Sifting through the ashes, they found fragments of burned paper. It seemed someone was desperate to destroy evidence. What was on those pages? Let's go back to Elias Blackwood's journal. The final entry speaks of a guardian protecting the family's secret. The walls have ears, and the serpent watches, he wrote. To unlock the path, one must look not to the lock, but to the light. This cryptic clue has stumped investigators. They've searched the library, tapping on walls, checking behind bookshelves, but have found nothing. Vance was a brilliant historian, a master of puzzles. It's likely he solved it. Maybe that's what got him killed. He unlocked the path and met the guardian. Now let's connect the dots. The strange soil, the burned papers, the cryptic journal. What if the hidden chamber isn't in the library, but connected to it? The fireplace is the key. An old manor like this is full of secret passages, many of which use chimneys as a clever disguise. Perhaps the mechanism to open a hidden door is inside the fireplace itself. Vance could have figured it out, entered the passage, and found something. The soil could be from that hidden place. The guardian could be a person who followed him. This leads us to a new theory. What if the killer wasn't Silas Evelyn or Isabella acting alone? What if they were working together? Or what if there's a fourth person we don't even know about yet? Someone who has been hiding in the manor's secret passages for years, the true guardian of the Blackwood legacy. It sounds like something from a novel, but in a house with a history like this, anything is possible. This guardian might have seen Vance as a threat and eliminated him. The scream heard could have been Vance, realizing he was not alone in the darkness. Let's re-examine our suspects in this light. Silas, the caretaker, would know the manor's secrets better than anyone. Perhaps his duty as guardian was passed down through his family. Evelyn, the rival historian, might have deciphered the journal's clues herself and followed Vance to the manor that night, hoping to steal his discovery. And Isabella, his surprise heir, could have known about the guardian and used them to remove Vance, the only obstacle to her inheritance. The police have a new lead. The burned paper fragments from the fireplace have been partially reconstructed. They appear to be from a modern document, a legal contract of some kind. And the signature at the bottom, though charred, is unmistakable. Arthur Vance. Next to his is another signature, and the name appears to be Silas Croft. It seems the loyal caretaker and the obsessive historian had a secret deal. Vance wasn't just investigating. He was trying to buy the manor from Silas, who may have had a more legitimate claim than anyone knew. This changes everything. If Silas was selling the manor, why would he kill the buyer? Unless the deal went wrong. Or unless someone else found out about it and didn't want the sale to go through. Imagine Evelyn Reed learning that the historical site she coveted was about to be sold into private hands. Or Isabella Blackwood discovering her inheritance was being sold out from under her. The motive shifts from a historical discovery to cold, hard cash. Here is my final theory. Silas Croft, bound by a family oath to protect the Blackwood secrets, knew the true location of the hidden treasure. He was old and tired of his duty. He made a deal with Vance. He would lead him to the treasure in exchange for a quiet, wealthy retirement. Vance signed the contract. But Evelyn Reed, obsessed and brilliant, had been tracking Vance's research. She followed him to the manor that night. She watched as Silas and Vance opened the secret passage in the fireplace. Inside, they found not just gold or jewels, but documents proving the Blackwood family's darkest secrets, secrets that could ruin powerful people even today. A fight broke out. Evelyn, desperate for the discovery, tried to take the documents. In the struggle, Vance was killed. Silas, terrified, helped Evelyn stage the scene to look like a mysterious, unsolved crime, burning their contract in the fireplace to erase any connection between them. The strange soil came from the passage. The lack of a weapon is explained because it was an accident, a push, a fall. The story of a guardian was a lie Silas maintained to protect himself. It's a complex web of greed, obsession, and old secrets. The police are now questioning Silas and Evelyn again, presenting them with this new evidence. The walls of BlackWood Manor are finally giving up their secrets, not of ghosts, but of human ambition. What do you think really happened? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the world's greatest mysteries.